Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the What If Anime YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting story. What if Naruto was the son of Artemis, the godlike Naruto? Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you enjoy my content. Now, let's jump into the tale. A young teenage boy stood before the grand gates of Mount Olympus, the legendary home of the Greek gods. His silver hair, a gift from the moon, framed his handsome face with 2 bangs, and 3 whisker-like marks adorned each cheek. His tan skin contrasted with his striking purple eyes, which shimmered with a gray mist at the edges, a result of merging Kobe's power with a bloodline from Athena. At just 12 years old, he was well built, standing at 5'4", with an elegant silver bow and quiver slung across his back. The boy wore a silver short-sleeved shirt beneath a black trench cloak, emblazoned with a lightning bolt symbolizing Zeus, its hem accented with red flames. His black shinobi pants, equipped with multiple pockets, held weapons and scrolls, gifts from the Greek gods. Black shinobi sandals adorned his feet, and a gray belt secured 3 scrolls, 1 black, 1 white, and 1 red. His gray fingerless gloves bore an arrow on one side and a moon on the other. His name was Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki, son of the Yondaime, jailer of Kobe, and, astonishingly, the son of Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt. Artemis cherished Naruto deeply, as she did her father, Zeus. As Naruto hugged his mother goodbye, Artemis returned the embrace with a gentle smile. She was breathtaking, with stern silver eyes and silver hair tied in a bun, 2 bangs framing her pale face, reminiscent of Haku's hairstyle. Her slender yet athletic frame reflected her life as a huntress. She wore a silver Greek dress that reached her thighs, paired with silver sandals and a bow and quiver on her back. "Goodbye, cousin," Naruto said with a warm smile. Artemis smiled back. "The Greek and Japanese gods know every language in the world," she said. "I hope you'll visit soon." Her brother Apollo, grinning at his favorite and only nephew, was handsome and athletic, with light blonde hair and bright yellow eyes, tanned from endless hours under the sun. He wore a white short-sleeved shirt, black shorts, and yellow Greek sandals. His bright orange bow, glowing faintly yellow, rested on his back. "I hope you show that old medic your skills when you meet her," Apollo said with a grin. "I want my nephew to surpass her healing abilities." Naruto flashed a grin at Apollo and the other Greek gods. "I'll visit when I can. I'll return for more training to defeat the Titans," he promised. The gods' expressions darkened briefly but nodded in agreement. Zeus, smiling warmly at his favorite grandson, stepped forward. "I hope this will aid you in the future," he said, handing Naruto a bright yellow scroll, a summoning contract for dragons. "Arigato, Zeus-sama," Naruto said with a bow, tucking the scroll into a pocket. Before departing, Naruto turned to Athena, the goddess of wisdom and battle, whom he considered an aunt. Her stern gray eyes radiated knowledge, and her wavy black hair fell to her shoulders, her helmet removed to reveal a wise yet resolute face. She wore a Greek tunic with a gray cape and sandals, her shield bearing Medusa's fearsome visage. "Athena-sama, thank you for the wisdom and knowledge you've shared," Naruto said, bowing. "I made a small gift to repay you." He presented her with a wrapped blanket. Athena smiled and accepted it. "Thank you, Naruto. I hope the owl contract repays your generous gift," she said. Naruto grinned, hugging her. "Goodbye, Athena-sensei." He then faced Iris, goddess of rainbows, who nodded and sent a colorful energy ball toward him. Naruto smiled at the gods and vanished in a rainbow mist. Ares sighed, "It won't be as fun without the kid here." Most gods agreed, already missing Naruto's pranks and energy. Athena unwrapped the blanket and gasped, drawing everyone's attention. Ares, Apollo, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hestia whistled in awe. It was a stunning long dagger with a white blade and a gray hilt inscribed with the kanji for Grey Wisdom. A gray owl was etched onto the blade, and a note atop it read, "To Athena, from Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki." Athena opened the note. "Dear Sensei, I hope this dagger serves you well since I broke your old one. I asked Hephaestus-sama to teach me weapon making, and this is my first creation. It's enchanted to return to you when thrown, no matter the distance. Thank you for everything, Naruto." At Konoha's gates, Naruto sighed as he approached his old home, memories flooding back. Flashback. At 5 years old, Naruto fled a mob chasing him. "Die, demon. You killed my sister. You killed the Yondaime," they screamed. Confused and terrified, Naruto tripped on a rock, falling as the mob laughed and drew weapons. Before they could strike, 2 radiant lights blinded them. Athena and Artemis appeared. Athena glared at the villagers, her gray eyes flashing. Artemis rushed to Naruto's side. "Why would you harm a mere child?" Athena demanded. "Who the hell are you?" a villager shouted. Athena's glare intensified, cowing them. "It's a pity we created such mindless creatures. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom and battle." The villagers froze in fear. "He killed our loved ones. He must suffer," a jonin yelled, rallying the crowd. Artemis, recognizing Naruto, gasped and hugged him like a mother. "Naruto, I found you. I thought you were dead." Athena smiled at the reunion but turned a fierce gaze on the villagers. "For your sins, you'll pay. He isn't Kobe, just a boy." Artemis told Naruto to hide behind the trees. Athena drew a spear, swiftly cutting down half the mob, while Artemis fired deadly arrows, each striking true. Blood-soaked bodies littered the ground. Artemis turned to Naruto with a smile, marking their reunion as mother and son. And flashback. Naruto paused before Konoha's gates. "Halt. State your name and purpose," shouted Katetsu. Naruto looked up with a lazy grin. "Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. I'm here to become a Konoha shinobi, per the Sandaime's recommendation." Katetsu and Izumo gaped, stunned. "Namikaze." Izumo stuttered. Naruto smirked. "Yup, you heard right. I'm the Yondaime's son and heir to the Namikaze clan." The guards nearly fainted. "You may enter," Izumo said after a long pause. Naruto smirked and strolled through Konoha's bustling streets. "Look out, world. Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki is back, and he's gonna shake things up." Hokage's tower. The Sandaime sighed, rubbing his temples in frustration. Paperwork, his greatest enemy, loomed before him. As he signed documents, the door slammed open. Unable to see the visitor past the stacks of paper, he sighed. More paperwork. The visitor, Naruto, smirked, mimicking Minato's voice, a skill granted by Athena's bloodline, allowing him to copy voices, abilities, and attitudes. "Long time no see, Sarutobi-san." Sarutobi choked on his sake, eyes wide. Minato." Naruto's sadistic grin, eerily reminiscent of a certain snake mistress, sent a chill through the room. "Dango shop." A purple-haired kunoichi sneezed, rubbing her nose. "Someone's talking about me." "Better not be that pervert," she muttered, shrugging and devouring another mouthful of dango. Back at the tower, Naruto approached the desk, peering over the paperwork with a shudder. "I'm never becoming Hokage, too much paperwork." "Oi, Gigi, why not use Kage Bunshin to handle this crap?" he smirked. Sarutobi shoved the papers aside, eyes widening at Naruto. "Naruto." Hesitant but overjoyed, he smiled, though his eyes held shame and sadness. Naruto noticed and looked down, hurt. "Sorry, Gigi, didn't mean to scare you." Sarutobi motioned him to sit. "You need a new secretary, Gigi." "That loudmouth with the huge forehead and pink hair? What's with that? Did she dye it or something? And what kind of person has silver hair and purple eyes with gray mist?" Sarutobi countered. Naruto grumbled about nosy Hokages. Sarutobi dismissed the umbu and activated a silence seal. It's not my fault my mother's the goddess of the moon. Hunting at night under the full moon turned my hair silver. The purple eyes are from merging with Kobe, and the grey mist is Athena's gift. Sarutobi gawked. You know about Kobe. And you merged with him. Naruto nodded. Together, we created a powerful Keki I Genkai, Kitsune Mist. It lets me copy an opponent's ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu, fuinjutsu, even the Byakugan or Sharingan. I can block Sharingan copying, and it's stronger than either. Pretty cool, huh? Sarutobi stared, stunned. The Hyuga and other clans will lose it. Any other bloodlines? Naruto frowned, counting on his fingers. About 8, I think. Sarutobi's eyes widened as Naruto explained. First is Kitsune Mist. Second is Elemental, letting me control all elements saves chakra against weak opponents. Third is Psychic Mind, I can read thoughts and force secrets out. Great for interrogation, shows people their worst fears. He laughed darkly, making Sarutobi shudder. What did you do to him, Artemis? Naruto continued, ignoring the Sandame's shocked expression. My fourth bloodline is Imitator, which I used on you. It lets me mimic someone's abilities, attitude, voice, facial expressions, and even their knowledge. It's hilarious for scaring people out of their wits. The fifth is Hellbringer, allowing me to cast powerful genjutsu that shows my enemies their own deaths, trapped in hell with Shinigami and Hades. It's been a while since I've seen those two, though. He pressed on, unfazed by Sarutobi's stunned silence. My sixth bloodline, Music Illusion, comes from my uncle Apollo, the muse of music, and Shinji. It lets me wield any musical instrument to trap opponents in genjutsu or attack them directly. I can even craft my own instruments. It's a blast watching enemies writhe in agony, begging for mercy. Gods, I think Nemesis and Ares are rubbing off on me. Anyway, my seventh bloodline, Graceful Movements, was a gift from Hera, Queen of Olympus, when I was 7. It makes me super flexible, letting me dodge attacks with ease. My final bloodline, Analyzer, came from Athena. It gives me complete insight into my opponent likes, dislikes, hobbies, jutsu, you name it. That's about it. Sarutobi exhaled a cloud of smoke, nodding. Tell me about your abilities, Naruto. Naruto smirked, kicking his feet up onto the desk. I'm pretty much cage level in everything. Training with the gods really paid off. Hey, Gigi, can I join the academy? Mom says I should hang out with kids my age and make some decent friends instead of just animals, nymphs, dryads, and gods. Sarutobi grinned, though his eyes betrayed shock. You start tomorrow. I'll handle your registration. You can stay at your father's house. Here are the keys and directions. The academy begins at 8 o'clock a.m. He handed Naruto the keys and a map. Naruto used Hiraishin no Jutsu to vanish from the office. Sarutobi's jaw dropped. I'm too old for this nonsense, he muttered, rubbing his temples. Namikaze compound. Naruto whistled as he approached the massive compound. Holy crap, I'm living here. Behind a gate stood a grand white mansion with golden accents, a dojo on one side, a small pond teeming with fish, and a sprawling backyard. Naruto approached the gate, pricked his finger, and wrote his name in blood. The gate creaked open slowly, and he shivered with excitement. Rushing to the mansion, he flung open the door and whistled again. The interior boasted numerous hallways and empty rooms. The living room featured a flat-screen TV, a cozy blue couch, a floral-patterned mat, and a small table holding a dusty photo of his parents. It's been ages since I visited them in the Elysian Fields. Maybe in a few months, he murmured, brushing off the dust with a smile before setting the photo down. Kage Bunjin no Jutsu, he called, summoning 25 clones. They nodded and scattered to clean and unpack. Naruto grinned. This is gonna be a long day. The next morning, sunlight streamed through Naruto's window, rousing him. He'd chosen the largest room for his belongings. His bed, spacious and comfortable, had light yellow sheets with a sun emblem. The walls matched the sheets, adorned with photos of Mount Olympus, New York City, Japan, Korea, France, Italy, Florida, and more. A small desk held stacks of scrolls, books, and complex sealing notes. A photo of the 12 Olympian gods and 12 Japanese gods, with Naruto grinning in the center, sat prominently, everyone smiling or making silly faces. Glancing at the clock 7:35, he bolted upright, rifling through his closet for clothes crafted by Athena. He donned a gray trench cloak with an owl on the back, a black shirt, silver baggy pants stuffed with scrolls, a black belt with his 3 scrolls, silver sandals, and black fingerless gloves. Looking hot, he smirked, racing downstairs to grab an apple before sunshining to the academy. Konoha Academy. Irika sighed as the classroom erupted in chaos, students shouting and goofing off. Fangirls swarmed Sasuke, begging for dates. A tick mark pulsed on Irika's forehead as he unleashed his big head no jutsu. Shut up and sit down, he roared. Silence fell, and he began attendance. All right, class, we have a new student today. Please make him feel welcome, Irika announced. A swirl of moonlight beams and silver feathers filled the room, and Naruto appeared, hands behind his head, smirking. Name's Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. Yeah, I'm the son of the Yondaime, Minato Namikaze, and the last heir to the clan, in case you didn't know. I come from one of the most beautiful places on earth. The girls blushed or squealed. Ino smirked. You can have Sasuke, for it. I'm taking him. Sakura glared. I'm taking him, Ino pig. Their bickering sparked an uproar among the other girls until Irika's jutsu silenced them again. Sasuke stared at Naruto, sensing the immense power radiating from him. I need that power. I'll make him train me to defeat Itachi and avenge my clan. Irika shook his head. Please sit next to Shikamaru, Naruto. Naruto smirked and sauntered to the lazy ninja's desk. Troublesome, Shikamaru muttered, scanning the class. He sat up, eyeing Naruto with a small smile. You're not bad. Shogi Blee, Naruto quipped. Shikamaru grinned, pulling out a shogi board. They played as Irika lectured. Checkmate, Naruto declared with a smile. Shikamaru stared at the board, then back at Naruto. Rematch, he demanded, resetting the pieces. End of Academy Day. Naruto exited the academy and spotted Shikamaru waiting with a chubby boy munching on chips. Koji Akimichi. This is Koji, my friend, Shikamaru introduced. Naruto stuck out his hand. Nice to meet you. I'm Naruto. Koji smiled, shaking his hand. I'm Koji. Hope we'll be good friends, Naruto grinned. Koji nodded, smiling back. Hokage Tower. Naruto arrived at Sarutobi's office, where 7 jonin were conversing with the Hokage. They turned to him, and he sweat dropped. Sorry, did I interrupt? Sarutobi smiled. No, Naruto. I want to introduce you to these jonin. This is Kakashi Hatake. Kakashi waved lazily, nose buried in his book. You read that trash? What's wrong with people these days? Naruto scoffed. A woman with spiky purple hair grinned. I like this kid, she laughed. Kakashi glanced at Naruto, pocketing the book. Sarutobi sighed. That's Anko Mitarashi, one of our interrogators. This is Gecko Hate, a Kenjutsu master. Hate, pale and sickly, coughed. Nice to meet you, Naruto said. Naruto frowned. You've got that disease. Hate nodded slowly, shocked. I think I can heal it, Naruto said. Sarutobi shook his head. Tsunade tried when she was here, but she couldn't. Naruto grinned. Ever hear of Apollo or Miku? The room shook their heads. Time for a myth lesson. Miku, a Japanese goddess of healing and medicine, and Apollo, my uncle, a Greek god of medicine, music, poetry, the sun, and healing, trained me. Bam, I'm a medic who surpasses Tsunade. Anko scoffed. Yeah, right. Naruto smirked, approaching Hayate. Forming hand seals, he intoned, healing arts, free pathway. Instead of green chakra, a light yellow glow enveloped Hayate, clearing his throat and easing his breathing. Naruto turned to Anko. How's that, sucker? Didn't expect that, did ya? Everyone winced as Anko growled and lunged. Naruto grabbed her wrist, twisting it, and sent her crashing to the floor. Sarutobi addressed Hayate. Feeling better? Hayate nodded, stunned. Sarutobi made a mental note to contact Tsunade later. Please let Anko go, Naruto. Naruto helped Anko up and plopped into a chair. Sarutobi continued, this is Kurane Yui, Konoha's genjutsu mistress, Asuma Sarutobi, my son, and a wind user, and Genma Shiranui. Naruto smiled at Asuma. You're a wind user. Asuma nodded. Same here, like my dad. Actually, I've got all the chakra elements. Everyone gawked. Sarutobi looked shocked. You know your father? Yup, Naruto grinned. Konoha's yellow flash, the Yondaime, Minato Namikaze. Kakashi stared. What about your mother, Kushina Uzumaki? Naruto tilted his head, earning coups from Kurane and Anko. Kushina Uzumaki doesn't exist. She was a disguise. My real mother is Artemis, goddess of the moon, sent by Zeus to spy on the shinobi world and judge its worth. Kakashi's eye widened, as did everyone else's. Naruto turned to Sarutobi. So, why am I here? Sarutobi smiled despite Naruto's cursing. I want to test your abilities. You'll fight these Jonin one-on-one. Naruto raised an eyebrow. Are you serious? Sarutobi shook his head. Will you accept? Naruto's sadistic grin made everyone but Anko shiver. I'll kick all your asses. When's it happening, Gigi? Tomorrow morning, training field 7, 9 a.m. sharp. I'll excuse you from the academy, Sarutobi said. Naruto grinned. Got it, Gigi. He vanished in a snake-style shunshin. Anko whistled. I'm totally asking him to teach me that. The Jonin shivered. The next morning, Naruto changed into a trench cloak mimicking his father's, paired with a green shirt, black baggy pants, a silver belt with his 3 scrolls, black sandals, silver fingerless gloves, and a pure gold bow and quiver on his back. Smirking at his reflection, he grabbed an apple and dashed out. Along the way, he bumped into Shikamaru, Koji, Kiba, Shino, and Sasuke. After introductions, Shikamaru blinked, thinking he saw the Yondaime's ghost. Where you headed? Kiba asked, as Akamaru barked while Naruto petted him. Naruto's grin turned wicked. Not telling. Let's just say I'm gonna make some Jonin regret their life choices. Maybe I'll use the Genjutsu Nemesis and Hecate taught me to mess with them. He chuckled darkly. Kiba gaped. But you're just an academy student. Shino and Sasuke silently agreed. Naruto smirked. You gotta see it to believe it. Kiba glanced at Akamaru. What do you think? Should we go? Akamaru barked in approval. Can I come? Kiba asked. Naruto shrugged. Don't care. Shikamaru, Koji, Shino, and even Sasuke asked to tag along. Naruto's sweat dropped. If you can keep up. He vanished in a yellow flash. Kiba and the others groaned, trudging toward Training Field 7. Training Field 7. Naruto appeared, checking his watch. 8:45. Why am I always early? This is ridiculous, he grumbled, slumping under a tree to watch the clouds. Minutes later, the group arrived, panting heavily. Naruto smirked as Shikamaru and Koji joined him to cloud watch. He glanced at his watch 9:00 when 7 puffs of smoke revealed Kakashi, Anko, Kurane, Asuma, Hayate, Genma, and Sarutobi. 2 more clouds of smoke parted to unveil the legendary Sunin, Jiraiya, and Tsunade. Naruto raised an eyebrow. Tsunade, granddaughter of the Shode and great-granddaughter of the Nidaime, one of the legendary Sunin alongside Jiraiya and Orochimaru. She's the greatest medicnin in the shinobi world, 54 years old but uses a powerful genjutsu to appear younger. She loathes Konoha because her lover Dan and brother Nawaka died here. She swore never to return, yet here she is in all her glory with Jiraiya. They call her the legendary sucker for her terrible gambling luck. Did I miss anything? Everyone gaped. Tsunade glared, eyes narrowing. Yeah, you missed how you healed Hayate's throat disease. Naruto smirked. I'll explain later, old hag. For now, I've got to fight these guys. The group stepped back, wary of the furious Sunin, and watched as Naruto prepared. Tsunade smashed her fist into the ground, splitting it open. Naruto whistled. Hercules took on the Nemean lion without breaking a sweat, but you're not bad equal, maybe. He flipped into the air, mimicking her move by punching the ground, causing it to fracture. Tsunade's eyes widened as she leaped back to avoid the fissures. Naruto grinned, pulling out a tri-pronged kunai with a seal. Jiraiya's eyes widened. He knows Hire Shin. Kakashi and the others gasped in realization. Naruto hurled the kunai at Tsunade, who dodged. He vanished no smoke, no blur, and reappeared, kicking her in the stomach, sending her crashing into a tree. Clearing his throat, Naruto mimicked Tsunade's voice. Who's in charge now, old hag? Everyone's eyes widened. Sarutobi explained Naruto's bloodlines, making Sasuke tremble with envy. Tsunade coughed, rising with a grin. Finally, someone who matches my skill. Naruto smirked. That was only 10% of my power. I've still got these guys to deal with. He pointed at the Jonin, who gawked. Tsunade smiled, returning to Jiraiya to heal her wounds. Naruto eyed the Jonin. Who's first? Anko stepped forward, grinning. Kurane worried for her friend but stayed silent. Naruto shrugged and stepped onto the field. Anko versus Naruto. Sarutobi announced, Anko Mitarashi versus Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. Hajime. Anko charged with a kunai in hand. Naruto smirked. It's been a while since I used this taijutsu. Hope you are not too shocked. He assumed a stance that stunned everyone. The gentle fist. Asuma stuttered, and Anko's eyes widened. She hurled kunai, but Naruto deflected them, circling her in the Hyuga stance. This is a special stance. Anko growled, lunging to punch him. Naruto ducked, lightly tapping her chakra points, blocking them. Anko's arms went numb, but she threw a barrage of kunai with deadly speed. Naruto spun and twisted, dodging like a true Hyuga. Kiba, Shikamaru, and Koji watched in awe. Remind me not to piss him off, Kiba whispered. Koji nodded, munching chips. Naruto backflipped. Getting slow, Anko. Tired already? Shut up, bastard. Anko roared. Naruto dashed forward with incredible speed, aiming a kick at her ribs. Anko dodged and slashed him with a kunai. Naruto grunted but grinned sadistically. Next lesson, ninjutsu. He formed hand seals, shocking Sasuke and Kakashi. Katon, Gokakyo no Jutsu. A massive fireball roared toward Anko. She froze, braced for impact, but the fireball halted midair and dissipated. Everyone gawked. Naruto approached Anko, offering his hand with a smile. Your accuracy's good, but be cautious, looks can deceive. Anko blushed slightly, taking his hand and looking away. She stood, grinning. I like you, Gaki. Let's meet again sometime. Naruto smirked, forming seals. Healing arts, recover. A faint yellow glow enveloped Anko, healing her cuts and scratches, restoring her arm mobility. She gawked, grinning. He's gotta teach me that. Jireya's sweat dropped. Anko, now flawless, thanked Naruto and returned to the sidelines. Naruto smiled. Next. Kurane stepped forward bravely. Me, Naruto grinned. Genjutsu versus Genjutsu. Let's do it. Kurane versus Naruto. Sarutobi shouted. Kurane Yui versus Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. Hajime. Kurane formed seals. Bringer of Darkness Jutsu. Asuma and Kakashi paled. Hope he survives. Darkness engulfed Naruto. Hell's better than this, he muttered, forming seals. Majiko Apolectiros. Greek for magical release, used in this story. The genjutsu shattered. Naruto drew his bow and arrow. Come out, wherever you are. I won't bite, yet. Everyone was stunned he'd broken the genjutsu and confused by his language. Kurane leaped from the trees, hurling shuriken and kuno. Naruto dodged, flipping and landing in a crouch. He knocked a silver arrow. Ferngari, flying moon. The glowing arrow, radiant as the moon, struck Kurane's arm. Asuma and Genma whistled, muttering, I'm going last, then glared at each other. Naruto knocked a purple arrow that glowed venomously. Velos de Ryo, poison arrow. Kurane threw a kunao to deflect it, but the arrow pierced through, hitting her other arm. She winced, spotting the poison. Naruto rushed forward, kicking her in the stomach, then formed seals. Demonic art, a rising hell. Kurane screamed, clutching her head. Naruto smirked. I win. He released the genjutsu seconds later and healed Kurane. Grinning at the crowd, he called, who's next to suffer? Mount Olympus. Ares roared with laughter, slamming his fist into the ground. Athena sighed at Naruto's antics, while Artemis looked upset. Zeus and the other gods stifled chuckles. Hecate and Nemesis beamed proudly, but Apollo excused himself for private time in the bathroom. Athena shook her head. Ares is definitely rubbing off on him. Artemis nodded in agreement. Back to Naruto. Hayate stepped forward. I'll go. Naruto grinned, slinging his bow over his back and pulling the red scroll from his belt, marked with the kanji for music. Sarutobi interrupted. Naruto, what language were you speaking? Naruto smirked. Greek. Hayate versus Naruto. Sarutobi declared. Gekko Hayate versus Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. Hajime. Hayate drew his katana, assuming a stance. Naruto opened a scroll, smearing blood to summon a stunning blue flute with a white dragon coiling around it, adorned with ice crystals forming the kanji icy blow. Hayate charged with lethal speed, slashing. Naruto dodged with a backflip. Not bad, Hayate, but looks can deceive. Naruto played the flute, the dragon glowing brighter. Frimapegu. Ice shards. Ice shards shot from the flute as he played a sharp, rapid tune. Hayate blocked with his katana and charged. Piercing slash, he shouted, a made-up jutsu for this story. Naruto dodged, playing again. Pagaminos Anemos. Icy wind. Freezing air blasted at Hayate, who countered with spinning blade, spinning his katana to deflect the wind. Naruto smirked. Not bad, Hayate. Let's see if you can handle wind attacks. He whispered, Alagi. The flute transformed into a white one with a grey dragon and white diamonds forming raging winds. Naruto played, unleashing violent winds. Hayate grunted, leaping into a tree to escape. When the winds died, he returned. Naruto grinned. Not bad, Hayate. You're close to my level in music, but what about swords? He sealed the flute and opened a white scroll marked blades, whispering, Lepida Anthesi, Blossom Blade. Sakura petals swirled, revealing a 4-foot sword with a white blade, pink sakura petals on the red handle, and blossom blade in red kanji with silver petal-like lines. Naruto assumed a stance. Shall we dance? Hayate charged, shouting, Morning of the Sun. His slashes burned like the sun's heat. Naruto blocked every strike, then vanished in a swirl of sakura petals, leaving Hayate confused. Kurane gasped, Genjutsu. A yellow flash appeared behind Hayate. Naruto slashed his arm and kicked him into a tree. Hayate coughed blood. Naruto smirked, resettling the blade. Forming seals, he intoned, Futon, Kaze no Hurry, Needles of the Wind. He gathered air and chakra, releasing sharp wind needles that shredded Hayate's clothes and cut his arms and cheeks. Hayate collapsed from exhaustion. I know my battle scenes need work, but I'll improve. It's tough to describe what's in my head. Naruto smirked. 3 down, 3 to go. After Tsunade healed Hayate, Naruto paced. I want to show off my techniques, but these guys are pathetic. He eyed the remaining jonin. You are not what I expected. My father puts up a fight, hell, even my mother, but you lot. Pathetic. Not even worthy of being shinobi. You lack the potential and will to grow. Pointing at Jiraiya, he continued, take Jiraiya, a pervert who writes those trashy books. Jiraiya protested but froze under Naruto's glare. Despite that, he's got potential and strength to be a true shinobi. He could even be Hokage. The Jonin bristled at Naruto's doubts but realized their skills had stagnated. Naruto spoke again, pointing at Sasuke. Here's an example of a terrible shinobi. Uchiha's obsessed with his revenge and needs to get a life. He's overconfident, and it could cost his team their lives. Yeah, I know about the massacre and attack his reasons. Sasuke glared. Naruto turned to Kakashi, who flinched. Another bad example. Kakashi's drowning in tragedy, Rinnegan, Obito dead, his sensei dead, his father's suicide. You bury yourself in missions to escape the past, wallowing in depression. Naruto air quoted depression. Because of that, you don't focus on your shinobi career. You're too carefree and lazy to even try. Get a life, Kakashi, and do something worthwhile, Naruto finished. Everyone was stunned by his bluntness. Naruto rolled his eyes. All right, last fight. I'll take on the remaining 3 at once. Kakashi, Asuma, and Genma's eyes widened, as did everyone else's. Naruto sighed. Trust me, I've faced worse. I fought all 24 gods at once. 3 Jonin? I'll take you down in record time. Kakashi, Asuma, Genma vs Naruto. Kakashi drew a kunao, adopting a defensive stance. Asuma channeled chakra into his trench knives, and Genma assumed a taijutsu stance, waiting for Naruto's move. Since Genma's fighting style is unclear, he'll have water and fire affinities with a made-up style. Naruto smirked, forming hand seals. Kakashi's eyes widened. Hayaton, ice prison technique. Ice erupted from the ground. The 3 Jonin leaped to avoid it. On the sidelines, Kiba gawked, and Koji dropped his chips. He can use ice techniques. Kiba shouted, pointing as Naruto dodged Genma's punches and kicks. Koji gulped. Shino was mildly surprised by Naruto's ice manipulation. Sasuke seethed with anger. Shikamaru, impressed, muttered, he's no ordinary academy student. Something's off. TCH, troublesome blonde. Ever the detective, Shikamaru vowed to figure it out. Back in the fight, Naruto smirked, ducking Kakashi's kunao and Asuma's trench knives. He swept Asuma's legs with his right foot, then kicked his back with his left. Leaping into the air, Naruto flipped, slamming his outstretched leg into Asuma, creating a crater. Asuma grunted but smirked. Tough kid, but try this. He poured more chakra into his knives, assuming a stance. Han, flying swallow. Asuma charged, slashing Naruto's arm. Naruto dodged, but the blade nicked his cheek, drawing blood. Asuma smirked, retreating. Genma, he called. Genma appeared behind Naruto, kicking him into a tree. Naruto wiped blood from his mouth, grinning. Getting serious, huh, Kairos. Kakashi smirked, not that anyone could see it under his mask. Naruto stood, activating his psychic mind bloodline. His purple eyes darkened, and the gray mist turned black, swirling wildly. Only Shikamaru, Kakashi, Sarutobi, and Jiraiya noticed. Reading his opponent's minds, Naruto focused on Kakashi's plan, while Asuma and Genma distract him with taijutsu. I'll use a fire jutsu for a sneak attack. Naruto smirked, rushing Asuma and Genma with Senbon needles between his knuckles. Ninja art, Senbon clone jutsu. The needles multiplied, speeding toward the duo. Asuma deflected with his knives, and Genma dodged gracefully. Naruto counted down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Katon, Hosenkan no Jutsu. Kakashi shouted, launching fireballs. Naruto, forming seals, countered, Suden, Sujin Hiki. A water barrier erupted from his mouth, blocking the fire. Smirking triumphantly, he leaped into the air, forming more seals. All right, Kairos, brace for my special technique. Asuma, Genma, and Kakashi charged, but too late. Naruto grinned. Shoton, Shuriken Ranview. Crystal release, Shuriken wild dance. Crystal particles enveloped him, condensing into countless shuriken. He launched them at the Jonin, who struggled to dodge. Genma and Kakashi's reflexes helped, but Asuma, less agile, took cuts to his arms, legs, and face. The onslaught ended, and Naruto landed gracefully. Training with the Shodai, Nidame, and my father, the Yondame, really pays off, he said. Everyone's jaws dropped. Sarutobi stammered, you trained with the Shodai, Nidame, and Yondame. Naruto shrugged. Nidame-san says he's proud of you and all that crap. Shodai-san wants you to protect the village and be happy. Dad says to keep me safe from the Dam Council and thinks Danzo's still alive. I visit them in the Elysian Fields all the time. Naruto flicked a kunao at the grounded Asuma. Kakashi deflected it swiftly. What is this kid? A living god. That kunao had insane pressure. Naruto grinned sadistically, forming seals. Ninpo, Kiri Kiri no Jutsu. Heavy mist enveloped the field, growing denser at his will. Kakashi helped Asuma up, and Genma scanned for movement. Kakashi sighed. Guess I need the Sharingan. He lowered his mask, revealing the blazing, spinning Tomo. Naruto smiled wickedly. This'll be fun. Hiding his chakra, he moved confidently, throwing 3 tri-pronged kunao silently in a wide triangle. The Jonin, backs together, didn't notice but sensed movement, staying vigilant. Using Hiraishin, Naruto teleported to the kunao, planting 3 conductors. Ares knows where he got them, silently, as Ares had taught him. Kakashi spotted Naruto but too late. Raiden, Kamikiri Shibari. Lightning release, thunder binding. A 3-sided electric wall erupted from the conductors, trapping the Jonin. Naruto dispelled the mist, smirking. I win, Kairos. The sidelines gawked at his single-handed victory. Asuma and Genma shouted, Oi, release us. Naruto formed a chakra ball wreath in wind, shocking everyone. Charging the electric walls, he yelled, "Futon, raise non." Wind release, spiraling sphere. He shattered the walls. Jiraiya, Sarutobi, Kakashi, and Tsunade's jaws dropped. "You can manipulate affinities with the raise non," Jiraiya exclaimed. Naruto struck a thoughtful pose, making the Wiminku. "Dad was jealous when I mastered the raise non on my first try and added affinity manipulation. I can use water, wind, earth, lava, crystal, ice, fire, lightning, wood, and combine them." Everyone but Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Chino gawked. Sasuke scoffed. "What's so great about that useless technique?" Naruto and Jiraiya glared. "The raise non is an A-rank technique created by my father, Minato Namikaze," Naruto said. "It's dangerous and versatile, requiring no seals, just chakra control. It's compact, spinning chakra grinds into targets, dealing massive damage and knocking them back. Dad meant to add elemental affinities but died before he could." Kakashi tried adding lightning but failed, using Chidori and lightning cutter instead, which need shape and nature manipulation. "Don't call the raise non useless." Jiraiya, impressed by Naruto's knowledge, opened his mouth, but Kakashi cut in. "How do you know about my attempt?" Naruto smiled. "Keki I Genkai." Kakashi nodded, understanding. Naruto stepped into the clearing, cracking his neck loudly. Raising his right hand, he formed a raise non crackling with lightning. Kakashi's eyes widened. Charging a tree, Naruto shouted, "Raiden raise non." Lightning release, spiraling sphere. The tree exploded, sparking with electricity. Turning to Sasuke, he smirked. "Good enough." Sasuke, inwardly impressed and plotting to use it against Itachi, demanded, "Teach me." Naruto, reading his thoughts, shook his head. "Never, Kairos." Sasuke charged, furious, but Shino restrained him. "It's unwise to fight someone out of your league, Uchiha-san," Shino said monotonically. Sasuke scoffed and stormed off. Naruto formed another raise non, drawing odd gazes. Charging another tree, he shouted, "Futon, raise and shuriken." The raise non morphed into a four-pointed Fumish shuriken, obliterating the tree. "Now I'm refreshed," he smirked. Anko grinned maniacally at the destruction. Naruto addressed the crowd. "Can I go? It's late. Also, I was partly joking about the you're pathetic thing, but I meant some of it about good and bad shinobi." Sarutobi nodded. Naruto used Suten Shunshin to vanish home. The others dispersed, shocked or awed by his abilities. Tsunade healed Kakashi, Asuma, and Genma, who left with much to ponder. She and Jiraiya turned to Sarutobi. "You've got a lot to explain, old man," they said in unison. Sarutobi's sweat dropped. "Why'd you leave me, Naruto?" "Kairos means you bastard." Naruto's personality is lazy, carefree, and laid back, like a second Shikamaru but more serious in fights or when alert. When stressed, he vents by attacking objects, like trees, with raise non techniques. Don't worry, Sasuke won't learn the raise non or copy Naruto's moves. Insert evil laugh that scares Shinigami. Naruto has all affinities, thanks to Kobe and the gods, as he's godlike to face the titans. Jutsu names will be in Romaji or English, as some are made up, and I'm unsure how to translate them. If anyone knows, please share. I'm not Greek, the Greek language is included for future plot importance, translated via Google. Feel free to ask questions, and I'll answer. Next chapter, Chunin exams. Another update. Instead of voting for pairings in reviews, check the 2 polls on my profile for couples. Yes, Naruto will have a team despite his strength. I'll skip to the Chunin exams. I'll make weaker characters like Ino stronger, inspired by her awesomeness in Ninja Clash games on YouTube. Kobe is female, and the gods' jutsu are unique. The jutsu created by Naruto will be in English, as I don't know their Japanese translations. A month later, Naruto woke early, glancing at the calendar. It was the day of the Chunin exams. "TCH, this'll be way too easy," he muttered. In the bathroom, he dyed his hair blonde for fun, indulging his prankster streak. He inserted blue contact lenses, nodding at his reflection. From his closet, he donned an outfit identical to his father's Hokage attire, smirking. "I love pranks, scaring people senseless is the best." Mimicking Minato's voice, he grabbed an apple, rushed out, locked the compound gates, and activated security seals. Konoha Academy. Naruto arrived first, eager to see his classmates' and teachers' reactions. Lounging in the back with his feet on the desk and hands behind his head, he waited. Soon, Irika and Mizuki entered, freezing in shock. "Why, Yondaime-sama?" Irika stammered. Naruto smirked, using Minato's voice. "Why do you ask?" Mizuki and Irika stuttered, faces reddening. Naruto snapped a photo with a camera, tucking it into his cloak. "This is going to the newspaper committee," he thought wickedly. As Irika and Mizuki organized exam papers, stealing glances at Naruto, he sighed. "I'm not really the Yondaime. I just look like him and copied his voice. It's part of my bloodline to mimic voices and features. Don't tell anyone, I want to see their shocked faces." The teachers nodded, dumbfounded. Irika ventured, "Namikaze-san, what happened to your hair and eyes?" Naruto tilted his head. "Contact lenses for the eyes, and I dyed my hair. Also, drop the Namikaze-san crap, it's annoying. I'm not that old. Call me Naruto. Say Namikaze-san again, and I'll beat the crap out of you or feed you to the wolves." Irika gulped, and Mizuki glared. As students trickled in, Naruto cast a powerful henge to mask his identity. They stopped, staring at Minato. Naruto opened his eyes, grinning. "Yo, Mina." Sakura fainted. Kiba stuttered, pointing. "Why, Yuri alive?" "Yup," Naruto grinned. "Love seeing your faces." With a poof, he dropped the henge, revealing himself. Kiba fainted, and Akamaru tried to rouse him. Naruto laughed hysterically in Minato's warm, cheerful voice. Irika struggled not to laugh but failed. Naruto switched to the Nidaime's voice. "What, cat got your tongue?" He laughed like Tobirama, then shifted to Shinigami's demonic tone, bolded, like Kobe's. "Those who defy ancient laws will suffer. Liars, cheaters, manipulators, and killers seeking power or revenge will burn in hell's deepest pits for eternity. I'll savor your agonizing screams while ruling my throne with my brother Hades, Lord of the Underworld." Everyone was shocked, terrified, or trembling. Shinigami's voice was powerful, sadistic, and demonic. Naruto switched to Hades, equally raspy and creepy. "If you escape hell, you'll suffer in Tartarus, torn flesh from flesh by the Reaper. You'll face monsters, demons, and devils born of your sins. Your screams will echo, unanswered, as your flesh is ripped endlessly, like a wheel that never stops or the earth that never ceases spinning. My brother Shinigami and I will relish your pain." "Naruto, that's enough," Irika interrupted, sweat dropping as most students fainted. Only Akamaru, Sasuke, Shino, and Shikamaru remained, slightly trembling. Naruto, confused, reverted to Hades' voice. "Did I go too far?" Irika nodded, sweat dropping. Naruto sighed, anime tears streaming. "I was getting to the good part." Mizuki glared, unnoticed by most but caught by Naruto, Shino, and Shikamaru. Mimicking Sasuke's voice, Naruto said, "Whoever wakes up first gets a date with me tonight." Instantly, Sasuke's fangirl snapped awake, eyes gleaming with lust. Naruto smirked, switching back to his voice. "Good luck with your fangirls, Sasuke." Sasuke glared with pure hatred. Naruto shrugged. At least half the class is awake. Chunin exams. Everyone sat with pencils ready for the written exam. As Irika and Mizuki distributed papers, Naruto's eye twitched, glaring at the test. A light bulb sparked above his head. He'd forgotten to tell Sarutobi about his gatherer bloodline, which let him absorb someone's knowledge and techniques through touch. Channeling the Shodai, Nidaime, and Yondaime's knowledge, he smirked and finished the exam in 10 minutes. Sakura, Shino, Shikamaru, and Sasuke finished shortly after. Naruto sighed, glancing at the sleeping Nara to his right and the quiet Sarutobi to his left. Glaring at the clock, he muttered, "Move faster, damn it." After 50 agonizing minutes, the test ended. Naruto's eye twitched, mentally cursing enough to make Ares and too proud. The group moved outside for the weapons test. Everyone except Sasuke and Naruto took turns throwing weapons at a dummy. Points were heart, 50, neck, 40, eyes, 35, lungs, 35, arms, 30, legs, 25. Most hit arms or legs. Uchiha Sasuke, Irika called. Sasuke strode forward confidently. Mizuki handed him 5 kunao. Let's see who's stronger, dope, Sasuke thought. After Naruto's Jonin fight, Sasuke declared him a rival, though Naruto ignored it, infuriating Sasuke. Sasuke's first kunao hit the neck, sparking squeals from his fangirls except Ino, who'd moved on from her crush weeks ago. She'd tried telling Sakura, but Sakura dismissed it as a ploy. Hurt, Ino was uplifted when Naruto invited her into his friend group with Shikamaru, Shino, Koji, Hinata, Kiba, and Akamaru. She'd trained hard with Naruto and her father, developing a crush on Naruto. Sasuke's remaining kunao hit the neck, lungs, arms, and eyes. Irika smiled. Congratulations, Sasuke, you're in first with 180 points. Sasuke smirked smugly, returning to his fangirls' clamor. Naruto and Ino chuckled. Namikaze Naruto, Irika called. Silence fell as Naruto lazily strolled forward. Mizuki handed him 5 kunao rigged with seals to ensure failure. Naruto sighed, discreetly removing the seals. Mizuki smirked. Fail, demon. Naruto yawned, robotically throwing a kunao with inhuman speed and accuracy. Mizuki, unnoticed, attempted a hand seal, but it failed. The kunao struck the heart, shocking everyone except Naruto's friends. He repeated the process, his final kunao hitting the heart so forcefully it shattered the dummy. Everyone gaped. Sasuke and Mizuki fumed but hid it. Irika, scribbling on his clipboard, smiled. Congratulations, Naruto, you have 250 points, taking first place. Sasuke glared, and Mizuki schemed to sabotage Naruto in the next test. Sparring matches. Yamanaka Ino vs Harano Sakura, Mizuki called. Ino and Sakura stepped forward, facing each other. Sakura smirked. Too bad, Ino pig, but I'll win, and Sasuke-kun will love me while you're begging for mercy. Naruto and his friends sighed, shaking their heads. Bad move. They knew Inoichi had trained Ino in Yamanaka clan jutsu, while Naruto taught her taijutsu and medical jutsu. Ino's flexibility, speed, and grace made her formidable. Ino looked sad. Sakura, Sasuke only cares about himself. Can't you see he's obsessed with power, not a good person? Sakura snorted. You just want him for yourself, Ino pig. Ino's eyebrow twitched, a tick mark forming. Fine. I thought you were my friend, but you're wrong. Naruto's way better than that jerk. Sakura screamed, how dare you? Ino winced at the volume. Gods, I forgot how loud she is. Sakura growled, I'm going to kill you. Mizuki, intrigued, announced, Taijutsu only no ninjutsu or genjutsu. Hajime. Naruto and Ino locked eyes. He nodded with a smile, and Ino blushed, smiling back before assuming an unfamiliar stance. Sakura scoffed. What's that pathetic stance, Ino pig? Ino rolled her eyes. Naruto taught me this while we trained. It requires grace, flexibility, and speed. It's called the Dance of the Magical Feathers, created with his grandmother Hera. Sakura frowned. Who's Hera? Ino shook her head, smiling. You don't need to know. Sakura scoffed. I don't care who that nobody is. Naruto and his friends glared. He'd taught them Greek mythology and god-derived moves uncopyable by the Sharingan. Ino glared. Don't insult Hera, she's one of my favorite people. Enough talk, let's fight. Sakura smirked, hurling several kunai from her pouch. Ino backflipped, ducked, and cartwheeled one-handed to dodge. Sakura gaped. Ino smirked, performing rapid one-handed cartwheels and flips, landing sideways, like in Ninja Clash. I'll post it on my profile. Confused, Sakura threw a punch, but Ino dodged with flexibility nearly matching Naruto's, though she needed to improve her strength. Naruto observed, nodding in approval. Shikamaru, Koji, Shino, and Hinata watched, equally impressed. Kiba and the other students were impressed. Ino leaped into the air, landing on Sakura's face with her right foot, her left leg extended straight behind her. Sakura grunted under the weight. Ino smirked. Time for my favorite move, Feather Barrage. Her left foot, glowing with a white aura, slammed into Sakura's face with force. Ino flipped midair as Sakura skidded across the ground. Naruto smirked. Nice, Ino. You've improved that move a lot. Ino blushed at her crush's praise, smiling. Hinata noticed, glaring slightly. Naruto-kun is mine, not yours, blonde hussy, she thought. Hinata and Ino were secret rivals for Naruto's affection, a fact he found amusing but kept to himself. Mizuki, shocked, announced, winner, Yamanaka Ino. Ino beamed, returning to Naruto and her friends, who congratulated her. Sakura woke later, during Sasuke and Naruto's fight. Skipping to Sasuke's battle. Hinata defeated Kiba, Shikamaru bested Koji in a close match, and Shino overpowered a random student with enhanced taijutsu. Now, the main event, Uchiha Sasuke vs Namikaze Uzumaki Naruto. Sasuke smirked, striding confidently onto the field. Naruto's friends and Irika, who'd bonded with Naruto over the month despite Naruto's threats to stop the Namikaze-san nonsense, worried about Sasuke's attitude. Naruto strolled lazily onto the field, yawning. Let's get this over with. I need a nap. Sasuke glared, assuming an Uchiha Taijutsu stance. Quit now, dope, or I'll crush you. Naruto rolled his eyes, adopting the Dance of the Magical Feathers stance Ino had used. Hurry up. Mizuki, glaring at Naruto, noticed by Irika, announced, no ninjutsu or genjutsu. Hajime. Sakura and Sasuke's fangirls cheered, waving banners from God's nowhere. Naruto and his friends' sweat dropped. Sasuke charged, fist raised. Naruto leaped, dodging effortlessly. Frustrated, Sasuke jumped, attempting a midair kick. As they clashed midair, Sasuke aimed a roundhouse kick at Naruto's head. Naruto bent backward, kicking Sasuke's chin with his left foot while flipping to the ground. Sasuke crashed, creating a crater. Growling, Sasuke hurled kunai and shuriken. Naruto dodged with Ino's grace and flexibility, amplified. Desperate and low on weapons, Sasuke charged, fury etched on his face. Naruto frowned, shaking his head. He dodged a punch, kicking Sasuke's chest upward with his right foot, spinning to land in a crouch. Sasuke groaned, struggling to rise. Naruto sighed. Stop letting anger consume you. My father said, those consumed by anger are blind in battle, risking their lives and their comrades. Sasuke glared. I don't care about that crap. Fight, dope. He charged with a flying sidekick aimed at Naruto's chest. Naruto grabbed Sasuke's ankle, spun, and flung him to the ground, kicking up smoke. I win, Naruto said, turning away. Sasuke, furious, panted and stood, forming seals recognized by Iruka, Mizuki, Naruto, Shikamaru, Shino, and Kiba. Curse you, dope. Katon, Gokakyo no Jutsu. A massive fireball roared toward Naruto. Naruto cursed under his breath, closing his eyes as the flames neared. The fireball engulfed him, prompting screams from Iruka and Naruto's friends, faces etched with horror. Sasuke smirked triumphantly. Hinata and Ino teared up, but their despair halted when the flames vanished, revealing Naruto in a Hyuga stance. Naruto smirked. Hakusho Kaiten. 8 divinations palms of the hand, heavenly spin. Hinata gasped, drawing attention. Kiba, curious, asked, What's that, Hinata? Hinata, poking her fingers, imagine her stuttering, explained. The Hakusho Kaiten is a Hyuga taijutsu unique to the main family, using the Byakugan's near 360-degree vision. It detects attacks, releasing chakra from Tenketsu to spin like a top, creating a vortex that nullifies nearly any attack. Everyone was stunned. Hinata, shocked, asked, How does Naruto-kun know that? Only main branch Hyuga know it. Naruto smiled. Your mother taught me. Hinata's eyes widened. But she's dead. Naruto nodded. She's gone but lives in your heart. I visit her sometimes, learning Hyuga techniques and creating my own. She says to always believe in yourself. Hinata nodded, still reeling. Naruto glared at Sasuke. Kai Aros. Kimi wa jitsu ni baka yaroda. You're really stupid. Sasuke glared but collapsed from chakra exhaustion. Iruka, relieved, announced, due to Sasuke using ninjutsu against the rules, Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki wins and is declared Rookie of the Year. Everyone cheered, except Sasuke's fan club. Sakura screamed, Sasuke-kun didn't cheat. Naruto Baka did. Iruka sighed. Do you have proof? Sasuke used ninjutsu, breaking the rules. Sakura persisted. Sasuke-kun's hotness and awesomeness radiated off him. Thanks, Queen of Hell 98. Iruka and most others rolled their eyes, even Mizuki, who thought, she's no kunoichi, just a civilian. Iruka and Mizuki sighed. Next is the jutsu exam. I'm unsure of its name, bear with me. Classroom. Uchiha Sasuke, Mizuki called. Sasuke strode forward confidently, fangirl swooning. Naruto rolled his eyes. Overconfidence will get him killed. Maybe I should knock some sense into him. Mizuki checked his clipboard. Perform a henge of your choice. Sasuke thought briefly, formed a seal, and transformed into Fugaku Uchiha. Mizuki nodded. Now acquire me with anything in the room. Sasuke reverted, swapping with a chair. Ignoring fangirl cheers, Mizuki said, create at least 3 bunshin. Sasuke smirked. Bunshin no jutsu. 5 clones appeared, prompting fangirl screams, Sakura loudest. Mizuki handed Sasuke a Hitaie. Congratulations, Uchiha-san, you're a Chunin of Konoha. Wear it with pride. Sasuke tied it around his forehead, returning to his seat with a smug look. Naruto rolled his eyes, perking up when Iruka called, Namikaze Naruto. He performed the jutsu flawlessly, transforming into his father and swapping with the desk. For the bunshin, he said, Iruka-sensei, my chakra's too high to make regular bunshin. Iruka smiled sympathetically. Naruto smirked. But I know this. Crossing his fingers, he shouted, Kage bunshin no jutsu. 20 clones appeared. Skipping details, he got his headband, etc. Hyuga household. Hinata timidly knocked on her father's door. "Come in," Hayashi said. She entered, closing the door and sitting. "What is it, Hinata?" Hayashi asked, turning to face her. Hinata looked down, poking her fingers. "Oto-sama," she said softly. "Yes," Hayashi replied, impatient. "I graduated today," she said, meeting his eyes, surprising him. "Congratulations, Hinata. Now, I must work." "Wait." Hinata recounted Naruto's fight, omitting the kaiten initially. Hayashi nodded. "He has talent and potential to be a great shinobi. Tragic he died." Hinata smiled. "He survived, Oto-sama. He used the Hakusho kaiten." Hayashi's shock turned to anger. "How did he learn that?" he hissed. Hinata, trembling but resolute, said, "Kazan taught him." Cliffhanger. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I poured my all into it. Sakura hates Naruto because Sasuke does, hoping to win his attention. Kimi wa jitsu ni baka yaroda is a favorite Vocaloid phrase meaning you're really stupid. Please review and vote on my poll. Next chapter, Team Arrangements and Titans Clash. Do you want the original Team 7 or a different one? No Hinata team yet. The Angel of Eternal Rest. Sorry for the delay. Everyone was waiting for this update. Shut up, or I'll pay Orochimaru $50 to deal with you. Kidding, I'm truly sorry. Enjoy this long chapter as an apology. I'll use Greek names for new titans, hope you don't mind. Naruto woke, yawning, and dressed casually in jeans and a black shirt with a skull on the front and death on the back. He fastened a watch, stepped outside, and knelt to pray. "Okamai-sama, please don't put emo duck ass and his pink banshee on my team. I'd be eternally grateful. Amen." He made a cross sign, grabbed an apple, and teleported to the academy. Konoha Academy. Iruka smiled at his eager, nervous students. Confetti exploded as Naruto appeared in his seat, bowing with a grin. Thank you, to my wonderful audience." Half the class laughed and clapped. Sasuke and Sakura glared. Naruto smirked. "Please continue, Iruka-sensei." Iruka's sweat dropped, nodding. Teams 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 are on service. Reading the list, he announced, Team 7, under Kakashi Hatake, Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke smirked smugly. Naruto was restrained by Kiba, Shikamaru, and Koji from attacking him. Sakura Harano. Sakura squealed, latching onto Sasuke's arm as he tried to shove her off. Naruto and friends laughed. Sasuke glared. And Sai, a quiet root operative sent by Danzo to spy on Sasuke, earned a shrug from Naruto. Iruka continued, Team 8, under Kurenai, Hinata Hyuga. Hinata closed her eyes, fingers crossed behind her jacket, praying to be with Naruto. Kiba Inyazuka. Kiba shouted Yahoo with Akamaru's bark. And Shino Abarame. Shino nodded, adjusting his glasses. Hinata sighed as Ino smirked. In your face, Hasi. Naruto-kun is mine. Team 10, under Asuma Sarutobi, Shikamaru Nara troublesome. Koji Akimichi Munch. And Ino Yamanaka. Ino's eyes widened, her dreams of being on Naruto's team shattering. Gritting her teeth, she shouted, why can't I be on Naruto-kun's team? Iruka scratched his head nervously. Sorry, Ino, but that's Hokage-sama's decision. Ino crossed her arms, huffing. Naruto chuckled softly. Don't worry, Ino, we'll still hang out. Ino blushed, smiling. Hinata fumed, smirking darkly. If I can't have Naruto-kun, no one will. Students edged away from her ominous aura, wondering, what's wrong with her? Shikamaru sighed. Team 11. Under Anko Mitarashi, Yuki Hanko, a white-haired girl with a creepy smile and dark black eyes, looked up. She wore her headband on her right arm, a blue version of Kurene's outfit, blue ninja sandals, and a hip pouch. Naruto eyed her suspiciously but stayed calm. Ritsunanami, a light blonde girl with a malicious glint in her coal black, icy eyes, glanced up. She wore a black shirt with odd sleeve engravings, black leggings, black sandals, and her headband around her waist. She glared and looked away. And Mizuki Tenko, a girl with long silver hair and silver eyes, looked up. Her silver shirt, gray pants, blue sandals, and waist headband framed her pale, glowing figure. She smiled softly, nodding. They're all titans. I can sense their power, a deep voice echoed in Naruto's head. He nodded silently. Naruto stood. What about me? Irika scanned the papers, finding a note. You're with Team 11, sorry. Naruto smirked. The game is set. A black ball crashed through the window, revealing Anko. She grinned. I'm Anko Mitarashi, Team 11's instructor. Meet me at Training Ground 16. Now. Training Ground 16. Sitting by a river, Anko munched on dango. Let's get to know each other, likes, dislikes, hobbies, goals. Naruto smirked. Why don't you start, Anko-sensei? Anko grinned. Name's Anko Mitarashi. I like dango, torturing, training, and relaxing at the onsen. I dislike arrogant jerks, a certain someone, perverts, and traitors. Hobbies are training, hanging with friends, eating dango, and torturing. My dream is to kill a certain person and bring peace. We'll never have peace, Naruto thought. Anko pointed at Mizuki. Your turn, squirt. Mizuki smiled softly, her eerie glow unsettling. I'm Mizuki Tenko. I like watching the moon, cookies, and training. I dislike darkness, the abyss, Akira, and Artemis. My hobbies are moon gazing, watering plants, and embracing my special one at night. My dream is for everyone to respect the moon. Her voice was gentle, like moonlight. Naruto cursed mentally. She's Selene, goddess of the moon. Did she just insult my mother? That hussy's gonna die single. Anko blinked dumbly. Okay, next maggot. She pointed at Ritsu, who glared. I'm not a maggot, you wretch. I'm Ritsunanami. I like hatred, torturing, killing, death, darkness, and tragedy. I dislike love, kindness, compassion, pity, mercy, and that love-struck Aphrodite. My hobbies are watching death, killing, and manipulating. My dream is a world consumed by the 7 deadly sins, devoid of compassion. Her voice was harsh, merciless. Anko thought, this is the weirdest team I've ever had. Naruto thought, she's Inayo, spirit of ruthlessness, shamelessness, and unforgiveness. You next, brat, Anko said, pointing at Yuki. I'm Yuki Hanko. I like snow, winter, and dawn. I dislike summer, fire, and lightning. My hobbies are studying and crafting snowflakes. My dream is a world blanketed in snow. Her voice was gentle but icy. She's Kaien, snow goddess, Naruto realized. Anko stared. Blondie, your turn. Naruto cleared his throat. I'm Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. I like my parents, training, hanging with friends, and stuff you don't need to know. I dislike traitors, titans, duck-ass, and the pink banshee. My hobbies are private, and my dreams a secret. Anko outlined the survival test for tomorrow, turning to leave. She spun back, deflecting a kunai. Ritsu, grinning maliciously, snarled, time to die. She hurled multiple kunai with deadly accuracy. Anko parried with her own kunai. Naruto appeared beside her, grinning. Ritsu is Inayo, spirit of ruthlessness, shamelessness, and unforgiveness. Yuki is Kyan, snow goddess. Mizuki is Selene, moon goddess. They're titans, and they're on my kill list. Ritsu glowed with a dark aura, transforming into her god form, long silver hair, crimson eyes, pale skin, and a ruthless demeanor. She wore black armor with a crimson stomach design, black pants, black boots, and wielded a blood-dripping scythe. Dioxodinios, Odi Ripso Sasse Kamisha, Jos tis Artemidos, she shouted in Greek. Translation: I'll show no mercy when I rip you to pieces, son of Artemis. Anko looked confused. What did she say? Naruto smirked. Let's get this party started. He charged, drawing a radiant katana with a peaceful aura, its curved blade bearing a white dragon symbol on the handle. He slashed at Ritsu, but a silver staff blocked him. Its owner, a stunning silver-haired woman with moonlit skin, wore silver armor with a crescent stomach design, a long silver skirt, gray boots, and blue nails. Her silver eyes glared. You will not harm her. Naruto smirked. Well, Moon Hussy, take back what you said about my mother, or we do this the hard way. He aimed a sidekick at her stomach. She dodged, swinging her staff at his head. Naruto evaded, sticking out his tongue. Chakra no Nawa. Chakra ropes extended from his body, binding the two women. A gust of cold wind surged, and Naruto turned to ice, the ropes holding firm. A white-haired woman with cold blue eyes growled, wearing white armor with a light blue snowflake design, a white skirt, white boots, and wielding a bow and arrow. Naruto reappeared beside Anko, who was too shocked to move. Come on, let's kick their asses. Anko grinned, drawing a kuno. Prepare, which is the Namikaze Uzumaki Midarashi duo will crush you and make you beg for mercy. Naruto released the chakra ropes, readying his katana. The three Titan goddesses prepared their weapons. Naruto grinned wildly. Ready. Naruto and Anko took a stance. Set. The goddesses mirrored them. Go. They charged. The Angel of Eternal Rest. Stop. Naruto, what? We were at the good part. Angel, too bad. A cliffhanger won't hurt. Naruto, it does hurt. Angel, not to me. Here's a preview. Movie screen appears. Preview. Katon, Ryuka no Jutsu. An explosion echoed through Konoha. Ino and friends raced to save Naruto. Suten, Deibakufu no Jutsu. Damn it, Anko. Naruto slashed at Selene, Titan, and God blood oozing. Hiraishin no Jutsu. A silver light enveloped Naruto. Wake up, son. End preview. Angel, tune in next time. Naruto, update faster. Angel, shut up. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe and like. See you next time.